The Israeli assault on Iran was more than a precision strike. It was a clear demonstration of military capability and political will. Israel publicly acknowledged the attack, and now officially there is a conflict between the two countries. IAF aircraft flew around 1,000 miles or 1,600 kilometers to hit their targets. This is the first time Iran has been attacked since the Iran-Iraq War. This was a complex operation. The jets needed air-to-air refueling, and pilots had to operate 6 to 8 hours. The onslaught lasted about 2.5 hours, and all Israeli jets returned unharmed. While there are conflicting reports about the impact, certain aspects are relatively clear, and it seems the offensive inflicted more damage than initially perceived. The IRGC, or Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, has announced that it's a criminal offense to send images or news related to the attack to outlets that it deems Israel-affiliated or hostile. Usually, Iran refers to Western media as hostile. Several reports indicate that in Iran, if you take photos of the destroyed sites, you'll go to prison for 10 years, so there's lots to hide. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes what Israel actually achieved with its strike on Iran. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted VPN brands worldwide that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte, an industry-leading Big Four auditing firm. NordVPN provides an encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy by preventing external entry to your internet traffic, as well as enabling you to access content that's blocked based on geolocation. Best of all, with one NordVPN account, you can secure up to 6 devices at the same time. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive savings by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Some of the more sophisticated air defense sites were suppressed. Israeli combat jets destroyed Russian-made S-300 air defense en route to Iran in Syria and Iraq. IAF knocked out the S-300 and S-400 air defense present in Iran. S-200 systems protecting oil and gas sites were also destroyed. Israel destroyed all the air defense system of Imam Khomeini Port and its adjacent Imam Khomeini petrochemical complex, Abadan oil refinery, and Tang-e-Bihar gas fields. Gadir, a long-distance sensor, one of the largest Iran possesses, was crippled. The Gadir radar system, which has a range of 1,000 kilometers or 620 miles, is designed and built to identify aerial targets, radar-evading aircraft, cruise missiles, and ballistic missiles, as well as low-altitude satellites. Iran won't say it, but it will come as a huge shock to them that they can be targeted so easily. It will have undermined any confidence that Iran had in their so-called impenetrable Russian-supplied air defense systems. In a country the size of Iran, you can't defend everywhere. It now appears they can't defend anywhere. The onslaught has left Iran blinded and extremely vulnerable to further attacks. Iran's entire oil and gas infrastructure is now defenseless. Viewers may note that Israel may take on new targets in Iran in the coming days. The defense minister and the war cabinet have emphasized over the past month that the operation against Iran cannot be considered over in a single night. This also has broader implications, as the outcome will not have gone unnoticed by Russia, highlighting the vulnerability of their equipment. On the 1st of October 2024, the Islamic regime, headed by Ali Khamenei, fired more than 180 ballistic missiles in a major offensive aimed at overwhelming Israel's air defenses. Iran ballistic missile inventory is diverse and includes Shahab-3 Strategic Intermediate Range Ballistic Missile (IRBM), with a reported range of up to 1,000 kilometers or 620 miles, the Gadir-1 with an estimated range of 1,600 kilometers or about 995 miles, a Shahab-3 variant known as Sajil-2 with a reported range of up to 2,400 kilometers or 1,490 miles, and medium-range Fatah-2 hypersonic missile possessing a range of 1,600 kilometers or 1,000 miles. Some of these penetrated Israeli air defenses. Before the Israeli operations, 4 officials, including 2 from the IRGC, told the New York Times that Israel could expect a massive retaliation by Tehran if its long-expected raid on the country inflicted heavy damage to the country's vital energy infrastructure. It was indicated that Iran might strike Israel with up to 1,000 ballistic missiles. The threat prompted the U.S. to send one of its prized assets to Israel recently, the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense, or THAAD battery, along with supporting troops. The Israeli attack has focused on this aspect. New satellite images confirm that the main facility within the Sharud ballistic missile complex in northeastern Iran was destroyed. Sources say the strikes, in total, destroyed 16 planetary mixers used to produce solid fuel for long-range ballistic missiles. Planetary mixers are needed because they can effectively mix ingredients that are difficult to mix, such as powders and liquids. A senior U.S. official has confirmed that the offensive significantly impairs Iran's missile production capabilities. According to Israeli sources, the mixers involved are highly advanced equipment that Iran is unable to produce domestically and must import from China. Although Iran currently possesses a substantial stockpile of ballistic missiles, Israeli sources indicate that its inability to manufacture new ones will limit its capacity to replenish the missile arsenal of its proxies, such as Hezbollah and the Houthis. The destruction of this equipment deals a serious blow to Iran's ability to rebuild its missile inventory and could deter Iran from launching large-scale missile attacks against Israel. Satellite photos examined by the Associated Press show that the Israeli attack damaged facilities at a secretive military base southeast of Iran's capital, previously linked by experts to Tehran's former nuclear weapons program, as well as at another base associated with its ballistic missile program. Some of the buildings damaged sat in Iran's Parchin military base, where the International Atomic Energy Agency, or IAEA, suspects Iran in the past conducted tests of high explosives that could trigger a nuclear weapon. Reports suggest that critical flash X-ray testing equipment was destroyed. Iran has long maintained that its nuclear program is solely for peaceful purposes. However, many experts in IAEA and Western intelligence agencies doubt this and believe that the country could be actively pursuing nuclear weapons. Additional damage was observed at the nearby Kozhir military base, where analysts believe an underground tunnel network and missile production facilities are concealed.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.